That is my Magneto. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my fan casting for Magneto and Professor X. Part 1, I did Professor X, and part 2, I'm going to do Magneto. So let's get right to it. Starting with my first actor, I have David Oyelowo, but he played Martin Luther King in Selma. He was in Nightingale, The United Kingdom, The Lion Guard, Queen of Katwe, Lee Daniels, The Butler, and Rise of the Planet of the Apes. He is another actor I would love to see take more of a leading role. He's been in several things, but the majority of the time he is a side character. I think he has the commanding presence to be Magneto and to fight against the establishment who is trying to oppress the mutants. Even though he played Martin Luther King and Magneto is more of a Malcolm X character, he still gave commanding speeches, and he's another actor when he talks, you want to listen because of how he conveys what he's saying. For his younger part, I have John Boyega. He was in the Star Wars episodes 7, 8, and 9, Pacific Rim, Detroit, Attack the Block, and the upcoming The Woman King. Seeing the videos of him being an activist and really fighting against oppression and fighting against discrimination, that is my Magneto. I can see him being radicalized and wanting to fight for his people. I think he would do great in this role. I want to see him in the MCU. He has the makings of a young Magneto. For my wild card, I have John David Washington. Now, he is the son of the great Denzel Washington, and Denzel Washington actually has been fan cast as Magneto many times. But it would be great to see his son take on this role. I really think he could pull off the sophistication that comes with being Magneto. He is a wild card, however, because there is another role I would love to see him in the MCU, but that's a video for another time. The next actor I have for Magneto is Jason Isaacs. He was in the Harry Potter movies, The Patriot, Hotel Mumbai, Star Trek Discovery, and Armageddon. So in the Harry Potter franchise, he played Lucius Malfoy. Seeing him in this role, I could see Magneto. Although Magneto, I feel, had a little bit more compassion than Malfoy's character, I could see Jason Isaacs playing Magneto and leading the Brotherhood of Mutants. He's another veteran actor, and he would be great in this role. He has a commanding presence about him, very similar to Michael Fassbender. For his younger counterpart, I have Liam Hemsworth. He was in the Hunger Games franchise, Independence Day Resurgence, Killer Man. He's another actor. I don't think he's really been given the opportunities that I think he should have. I do think he has it in him to be a younger Magneto. I think he can pull it off. I don't think he's fully been given the opportunity to show off his acting skills and just how great he is. And it would be great to have both Hemsworth brothers in the MCU. Now for my wild card, I mentioned him a little bit earlier, Michael Fassbender. He was great as Magneto. I actually prefer him more as Magneto than I do James McAvoy as Professor X. James McAvoy was great, and I think he's a phenomenal actor, but Michael Fassbender, I feel like, really embodied the character, and he reminded me so much of the Magneto, not just from the comics, but from the 90s cartoon. And it would be pretty cool to see him be Magneto once again. I understand because of, I guess, the multiverse or the saturation of him being this character for so long, they might not want to go with him being Magneto again. But I wouldn't be too mad if he was cast as Magneto. So guys, that was my fan cast for Magneto. Let me know in the comments, who do you want to play Magneto? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.